up, motherfuckers? Hey, it's your boy one more time, man. Goddamn Doc Garcia, man. Sorry it took a while, man. Sorry. I'm so sorry it took a while. But, I was going through life and shit, handling a lot of business, but, you know, I'm back now. So, I want to bring up a topic. I should have done this video a long time ago. It's about military wives, man. This is about how it is, like what I've noticed throughout my tenure in the military as far as wives go. Alright, first of all, let me start off by saying this. Not all military wives are bad. It's some military wives that are actually good wives. But the majority that I've seen are terrible wives. Okay, let me put it like this. I spent most of my time stationed with the Marines in Camp Lejeune, like Jacksonville, North Carolina. And let me put it like this. Most of the guys, most of the military wives you see are young. Because most of the guys you see, most of the Marines you see are like 18, 19, 20 years old. They fresh out of high school or just got in the military. They marry their high school sweetheart or whatever. And they have no idea what they're in for. Because they marry their high school sweetheart or they marry some young girl out in town. And as soon as they go on deployment, they get cheated on. And I'm talking about not just cheated on by one man. They get cheated on with multiple men. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'm going to give you a couple examples. One Marine I was stationed with, it was this big country white dude, man. Me and him was cool as hell. He was married to some fat white chick, man. So both of them white folks. He was married to this fucking big fat white chick that looked like she was about 400 pounds. Hold on, let me stop to talk about this for a minute. I don't understand why most military wives are fat as hell. I've noticed that the majority of military wives are 3 times bigger than their husbands. I don't know why this is. Military members, why the fuck y'all marrying these cow-looking bitches? Anyway, let me get back to the story. My boy Smith was married to this big fat white girl, and we went on deployment. We were on deployment for about 9 months. Turns out that she was like 3 months pregnant, and we were like 1 month into the deployment. And Smith was happy as hell because he thought he was the father. And he's like, oh man, I'm going to have a son and blah, blah, blah. And I'm so happy because I'm going to be a father. So we go on deployment. He's all happy and shit throughout deployment thinking about his future child. We get back to Jacksonville, North Carolina after deployment and come to find out that that's not even his baby. Because, how do I know this? Because the baby was damn near as black as me. You tell me how the fuck 2 big fat white folks can make a baby that's as black as me. So, that's how you know he got cheated on. Then you had another Marine that I knew. We were in Baghdad in 2004 around that time. And his fucking wife sent a care package. And had some like homemade cookies and shit that she baked. Had some cookies and had a DVD attached to the cookies. So he was so happy. He was like, my wife made me some cookies and stuff and blah blah blah. And she sent me a DVD and shit. Come to find out, Motherfucker watched that DVD and it was some dude jacking off in a cookie batter. So whoever ate part of that cookie, whoever ate those cookies, was eating his dried up sperm within those cookies. So this motherfucker, this motherfucker wanted to commit suicide the whole entire deployment. You know, and since I was the medic, I had to stand suicide watch over that guy for about 2 months because he was so mentally fucked up that his wife would do something like that, that he didn't want to live no more. And you know what? It's fucked up because he's not the only Marine that had a wife that cheated on him like that. Because there's been a lot of Marines that want to commit suicide because of some shit that their wives have done while they were gone. I've had to stand suicide watch over many fucking Marines that had the fucking, you know, that had fucked up wives. To me, this is what I think. If you're a fucking military wife and you cheat on your husband, you should be thrown in jail for treason. Because your job as a military wife is to hold down your man by any means necessary. But guess what? Most of them don't do that. And let me tell you something else about military wives. If you're in a military town, then you know it's a military town when a unit goes on deployment. Let me tell you how. Because a military town is usually a town that's comprised of everybody that's attached to the military. Most girls you see out in town are either daughters of somebody that's in the military, wives of somebody that's in the military, or related to somebody in the military. Like the town wouldn't exist without that military base being there. That's what a military town is. And you can tell a military town when a unit is going on deployment because, for example, I remember I was in Jacksonville, North Carolina when 2 Marine units got deployed to Iraq. And soon as they got deployed to Iraq, the following weekend, the club was full of women, married women. A lot of women that had wedding bands on, and some of them took their wedding bands off. So that's how you know. It's like soon as a unit leaves, then the club gets packed with women. Because they looking for some dick. They looking for some goddamn dick that's not their husband's dick. And I think it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I remember I used to do this shit. I remember we used to go around the military housing units. And you could tell which units were deployed because the wives would leave signs that their husband has gone away. Like you might see an upside down trash can. That might mean that their husband has gone away. Or you might see a broom hanging outside the door, like vertical or some shit like that. And that would be a sign that their husband is gone. And this is fucked up, but it's true. Because I used to drop one of my boys off at this military wife's house all the time. And she always had like the upside down trash can and shit, along with a lot of other women in the neighborhood. And that would mean that they down the fuck. And he used to go like from house to house to house, like hooking up with these chicks, man. I used to drop this motherfucker off all the time. And we'd be fucking these dudes' wives like it's nothing. I swear to God, man. Alright, this is all I got to say, man. If you are in the military, especially if you're young and you just getting in the military, like most fucking Marines and soldiers are, if you're young, if you're 18, 19 years old, and you just getting in the military, do not get married. Do not get married. You too young to know what real love is. You too young to have enough common sense to know what marriage is about. Live your fucking life. Do you. Hell, it's nothing wrong with being in relationships, but do not sign a piece of paper giving all your rights away to another woman. Because I've seen plenty of motherfucking Marines get married at the age of 19 and their wife would divorce them within less than a year. And they would take all of their fucking money, all of their military benefits, all of their deployment money, and all that shit would go to them. All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is just don't get married, especially if you're in the military, because you got plenty of opportunities to go overseas and hook up with fine ass women from different countries, and you got a chance to do your thing, man. So why the fuck would you want to fuck that up? If you get married, at least be with the chick for about a couple of years, and at least be like 25 or something, so you have enough time to think it through. Don't get married at a young age, because you really don't know what you want, trust me. And all you military wives, all you so-called military wives that's out here fucking everybody on base and fucking every Marine and soldier in existence, y'all can kiss my ass, because y'all are wrong. And y'all are going to hell at the end of the day, man. That's all I got to say, man. Much love. Peace.